If I had $1 for every time some rich dude who thinks he knows like everything and has been through so much on TikTok, I'd have a lot of money, like a tremendous amount of wealth. I'd probably be about as rich as these ass clowns that preach a bunch of this absolute nonsense and just backwards line of thinking. But today we're gonna look at this dude on TikTok. It's going viral by the name of King Azolai. His real name is Ben, but he calls himself King because, gotta live like a king to be a king or some shit. I don't know. We're gonna look at a bunch of clips from TikTok here and do some commentary. Okay, so this first clip, he talks about the Shaolin monks, and if you don't know who they are, so basically, they've devoted themselves to the research, creation, and the continuous development and perfecting of Shaolin Kung Fu. They're pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. They do a lot of pretty intense stuff when it comes to training. So we're gonna look at that clip.
Who are the strongest humans in the world?
Me, I am strongest human.
The Shaolin monks, they don't get near a woman ever, and they don't release ever. Not allowed to break anybody's bones. They don't come into the UFC because they know they could destroy anybody in the UFC.
I mean, sure, but like, what is the point of that? You can do that with like any blunt object. You can break anyone's bones. Just grab like a big old PVC metal pipe and just bam, boom, femur broken.
You can't choke them out. I trained with them. They hanged themselves, literally, for fun.
Do they? Do they hang themselves for fun? I feel like they don't do that. I don't know why anyone would do that. Like, not for fun. I mean, well, there's maybe a couple people back in high school that might have done it for fun. It's beside the point. No one does that for fun. Shut up.
So that way they work on different parts of the neck, so you can't, like, strangle them.
That's not how you work a muscle. That's what? What? That's like me saying, I'm gonna hang myself by my wrists from the ceiling so that my wrists will get stronger and my forearms will grow larger. That's not how muscles work, my guy. You can hang yourself for fun all day you want. You're not gonna get stronger. You're gonna fucking pass out and then die. Cause asphyxiation.
You can't sit there and, do a rear naked choke on a Shaolin monk. He just doesn't feel it. He learns how to breathe while he's being choked.
He learns how to breathe while being choked. What's the definition of choked? Have severe difficulty in breathing because of a constricted or obstructed throat or a lack of air.
The strongest bone in the body is your skull.
No, it's not. It's your femur. Your femur is the strongest bone in the body. Not to mention your skull isn't necessarily one bone. It's... Ugh!
They make it 4 times thicker.
What? How do you make your bones thicker? I want to see where he goes. I want to see where his logic is going with this.
After banging their heads against the wall for the first year, it becomes 4 times thicker.
Oh yeah, I'm way stronger now. I feel so much stronger. My head, 5 times thicker than that of the normal human being. Better than a Shaolin monk. Top G right here. I am top G. Thickest skull.
So a lot of people have like these arguments, but they don't understand that the arguments that they truly have are wrong because they just hear somebody say something, that's it.
That's what you do. That is what you do, my guy. And we're going to see that a lot in this video. We're going to see you just spout a bunch of bullshit because either you like create this weird thing in your head, like this imagination in your head of how things work, and that's not how things work.
They are Google geniuses. They heard it on Google. They heard it on TikTok.
So what you're saying is they're wrong because they looked up information to verify if it's true or not, and that makes them wrong, but you're right? Okay.
And they understand that this is how it is. Don't tell me it's different because I heard it on TikTok.
That's like, you can apply that logic to literally all of your followers here, my guy. You can just say, like, next clip.
We need to pass a law. Nobody in this world should be allowed to get married being under the influence of love. People never think about this.
No one should be allowed to get married under the influence of love. Why do you think people get married in the first place? At least in Western civilization.
But open your mind for 1 second
Okay, I really don't want to open my mind.
and tell me that I'm wrong.
You're wrong. You're fucking wrong. You're so fucking wrong. You could not be further from the truth.
Are you allowed to drive under the influence of alcohol? Why would you be allowed to make such a big decision and be able to get married?
Are we really conflating driving under the influence to getting married because you love the person and you want to be with them? Shit, I better call my wife and tell her we shouldn't have gotten married because we love each other.
Sign a contract in the time when you're in love.
What contract do you sign when you get married? You don't sign a contract, you sign a certificate.
You would do things that you would never do if you weren't in love. That should be illegal. Get out of being in love. Start just loving. And in that time, you can get married.
What in the absolute word salad fuckery did you just say? What was that? What does that even mean? So you acknowledge that you can be loving. Like, I get that there's like being in love and like doing things because you love the person. I'm in love with my wife. My wife's in love with me. We are in love. And we also do things out of love for each other. And sometimes those things aren't necessarily stuff that we want to do. Like laundry, dishes, cleaning up the house. Nobody wants to actually like do that shit, but we do it because we love each other and it will make the other person happy. What the fuck?
People look at me as soon as I walk in and they're like, who is this guy? It's like I'm literally going to hurt somebody.
I mean, sure, you do look like enormous and you look like you could hurt somebody, but like most of the time when people see like massive, primarily dudes walk into like the gym or anything and they're big as shit like you, they're not thinking like, oh man, this guy could hurt me. It's just like, oh hey, look, another person walks into the gym. All right, back to what I was doing before. But okay.
Thousands of years ago, men that looked like me came in and slayed your family, took your women because they looked like me. They were bearded, they had shaved sides, the hair like this. It's just more intimidating.
Hey, I don't know who's told him this, but thousands of years ago, neither of us were alive. So I'm not entirely sure how that would happen. Also, you slay my family, but then take my women, even though my women are part of my family. So like, do you kill them and then take their dead bodies? If so, I don't want to know what you do with the dead bodies.
If there's a gazelle and she sees a lion, she doesn't know why she's running away, but she runs away.
It's called survival instincts, my guy. They know why they're running because it's, hey, look, a predator that will eat me if it catches me. So I'm gonna run.
So when I walk into a place, I'm always standing very straight. My physique, it has like this powerful look to it. People are like, hey, that guy looks like a killer.
I mean, sure, again, you look big, but I seriously doubt that you're functional enough. I mean, like, you just fucking around with the nunchucks here alone.
This shot, if you take it, it will make you go insane that day. You're gonna run like a maniac.
I already run like a maniac because, I don't know. Actually, I don't run. I hate running. Can't stand it.
And after that, you're gonna use the bathroom 3-4 times that day.
I would hope that you're using the bathroom multiple times throughout the day. That's kind of like a basic necessity. And if you're not peeing like multiple times throughout the day, something's wrong. You're not drinking enough, or like something's going on with your urinary tract.
You're gonna feel extremely good. Every time you're gonna eat, you're gonna just take in all the food.
So you're just like gonna eat when you're super hungry and your stomach's empty, so therefore you're going to be like really, really famished and you're gonna eat a lot? Wow. That's a wild concept.
If you make a shot in the morning with some turmeric, some pink Himalayan salt, half a lemon, tablespoon of regular olive oil, a little bit of cayenne pepper, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, and if you put ginger, when you drink it, you will fucking go running for like 2 hours straight. You're gonna feel like a god. This doesn't taste good though, does it?
It probably doesn't taste very good. Also, you probably shouldn't be running for 2 hours straight, especially if you don't normally run. That is going to destroy your body on like numerous levels. But we're just gonna ignore that, I guess. So
My girl walks in, she won't come and give you a hug, she won't come and give you even a handshake.
I would hope not, because I don't really like touching other people.
Most women do, but then with me, she gives me all the love in the world.
Wow, it's almost like you guys are in a relationship.
And then all of my friends tell me lately, hey Ben, why isn't she smiling? And then her answer was, if I wanted to smile, I'd smile. I don't feel like smiling. It's better for me, she doesn't smile at anybody.
No one just asks people why they aren't smiling unless there's like a somber expression on their face that like indicates something is clearly wrong, like, oh my god, my grandma just died.
Hey man, why aren't you smiling?
So I like the fact that she's very strong and tough with every other man out there, but then when it comes to me, she's extremely soft.
So you like the fact that your girlfriend, wife, whatever, shows you a different kind of affection towards other people? Okay. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of how a relationship primarily works, you know, at least like a monogamous one. Oh my god, dude, like my brain, I feel, is like on fire right now. I feel like I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. That was a lot of words that had been spoken, but there wasn't a whole lot that was said. If that makes any sense at all. I don't know what to say to half of that stuff. That's wild. So yeah, anyway, I thought that would be a fun video idea. So there you go. I don't have much else to say about that. If you guys like this video and want a part 2, I have a bunch of other clips on my computer here. So if you enjoyed this video, please by all means let me know in the comments. Like this, share this, all the fun stuff, and subscribe, please. I'm trying to make it big on YouTube, okay? I know my content kind of sucks. That's why I only have like 200 some subscribers, but I'm trying to put in the work. It's really hard with a full-time job on the side. It is what it is. So, bye.